Welcome back, everybody. So, finally made my goddamn way over here to, wherever the fuck this area is, the Battle of Fort Trinity. So, and we gotta have to do a battle over here. First time I tried to make it by going underneath through Mount Maelstrom, which is over here. Come here, and I died being an idiot. Well, I got pushed off the mountain. But then I decided to just run through Sparkfly Fen. So I made that way, and now we're gonna get into this battle for Fort Trinity. I am so very close to 80. I can smell what the rock is cooking. Hopefully I get there really soon. Just as an aside, and you guys can leave comments and stuff like that if you want to, but I'm not gonna include video of the Revenant profession past 80. The next time that I'll probably do video for the Revenant profession is when I complete the elite specialization, or as I get through levels for those. I'll show gameplay footage for that or whatever. But I think like me and my wife were saying, the gameplay, the story is not very intriguing. The intriguing part is actually playing the game and jumping in on the jumping in on the actual dynamic events and the world events and so forth like that.
Why aren't the
So
Asura gates
probably gonna stick to doing that.
Sorry, Marshal.
What I want to do here is
it could be our proximity to ore.
Okay, let's
Or
do this.
maybe we've got to
Let's try to
This is critical.
let's try to do
Without
this.
those gates, we're cut off from any reinforcements.
I'm gonna show you what I mean by the world events here in a moment. So part of the daily quest, and I included this on
Greetings,
the last
Commander.
video, was like a
I
quick
was sorry
jump
to
in
pull you
because
out of the
I
field,
completed, and I was like, what
but
the
you
fuck?
and the crate orb you discovered are needed here.
I go wherever you need me, sir. But I'm not through with those crate yet. They have Apatia. How are things here? Fort Trinity seems to be shaping up well.
I hope so. We've seen a huge increase in undead activity while we've been establishing our defenses. I believe a major attack is imminent. All the signs are there. Our outermost defenses have suffered a series of probing attacks, and we've lost several long-range scouts. We have the orb and powerful explosives developed by our top demolitionist, but there have been disturbing glitches in communication. Fort Trinity is not yet secure. Worst of all, our Asura gates are not functioning, and nobody can tell me why. Magical or mechanical failure, saboteurs, it's all very disturbing. I want you to double-check our defenses, starting with the lumber camp. They've lost a lot of workers, and we need that timber. You take point.
Let's see what he has us doing here now. So he wants us to go check on his logging camp to the north over here. We've got about 17 minutes. I'm going to rely on my wife to go to Caledon Forest so that way I can teleport to her as soon as the event begins. I want to show you guys basically events and what I mean about why the story is a means to get through the game, and it's a means to explore the areas, to, you know, to show you the different areas in the game and get you moving across the different maps, because you can get to level 80 without ever actually playing the story and without ever even touching some of the various areas in the game. You could probably do level 80 and be like, yeah, I've never fucking touched this area, or you've never been to ore, or you've never been here. It's really easy to do that, especially if you're using boosters and things like that. But the real meat of the game, in my opinion, the fun of the game, the post-game content, is all in completing the dungeons, the multiple runs, collecting all the various skins, and then on top of that, completing the gear list from those.
Schedule.
So
Tahir needs more
the
lumber
world
to strengthen our
events
fortifications.
as
The last
world
logging party
group
we sent
events
out
and
is
so
still
forth.
missing. We have no idea what happened to them. Until we do, we can't risk sending any more.
All right. Organize a search party to find the missing loggers. Once we find...
So we gotta defend this logging camp, so hopefully this is not gonna be like a fucking long-ass quest. These quests can get kind of long, and they get a little tedious too, to be perfectly honest with you. I say tedious because there's no measure to them in terms of, like, you know, where enemies are spawning from, when they're gonna stop spawning and so forth. These like all things that are for an event, but they do the job of expanding user combat and getting you on that standard MMORPG grind. So they're fun in that respect. What we want to do is though, is I want to get this video to show you guys the in-game content for what you guys should be looking forward to, and what I believe the meat of the game is. Literally, I believe there were characters like my Thief and so forth that I played, and I never touched the story. I don't believe I have as of yet. Like, I literally just ran from event to event, doing like karma farming and stuff like that in order to level up. Totally feasible. So I just hit level 79 right here. Next level I'll hit 26 hero points. I'll get some ascended gear for maybe it's these levels. And my rewards. I got some fragments, some Dragonite ore, and Apollo Blister.
Nice gear.
They all dying because I wasn't even there to help them really.
Strong.
So the area that they actually built the camp in too, I'll show you guys this. The area that Fort Trinity is on the map, this is the Straits of Devastation, and then this level 80 area right here to the south is the Ruins of Ore. This is literally where the heart of the story takes us to, where the dragons are, that kind of deal. So yeah, I can't promise I'm gonna finish this quest, because if it gets too close, like about 5 minutes out, I'm gonna jump over to the World event instead of the World event. World events are really fun. They are massive scale battles against big ass monsters, BAMs, and you get decent rewards for them if you're looking towards doing the completing like the legendary quest. You have the chance of getting exotics from them, and more than likely those exotics that you get you won't use, and you can use those to break down to get globs, vector, plasma, which are a major component of them. Holy shit. Look at these big motherfuckers. Oh my god. I don't remember this. I mean, I remember this battle, but I don't remember them being in such droves over here. Shit. Is that motherfucking Traherne? Yo, this motherfucker can't stay alive for dick. I'm not even joking anymore. Like, the NPCs, in my opinion, that's a large part of actually playing the story content. Is that a lot of times you are forced to deal with the NPCs, and in that respect, they're just not fun. Mainly because the NPCs are just so fucking weak. So look at Traherne over here. My man's still dead down here. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna revive as soon as I get over here and close the gate. But the NPCs, they're not, the AI for them is, I would say, atrocious. I don't blame the developers like ArenaNet for doing it, because you don't think that you're gonna really realistically rely on the NPCs for combat purposes, because defend Fort Trinity Docks. Mostly because you're thinking to yourself that you're going to be playing the game in a lot of these world events with people, so it's not really that big of a concern. But when you have to do these story quests, you find yourself consistently playing with NPCs, and the AI for them is so bad that it makes the game more tedious than what it feels like when you're doing a dynamic events, dynamic world events, or the world from world events. So, and it's weird how sometimes, you know, the enemies the NPCs seem like they are doing good, and then sometimes they just seem like it's like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I'm down, can you revive me? There's like 7 or 8 of you standing up around me. It only takes 2 of y'all in order to revive me. And then other times, you know, you'll have really competent NPCs, and then you'll have really incompetent NPCs like Shahern, who just keeps fucking dying on you no matter what. So,
What's that I see up above?
I can't shoot this goddamn Asura cannon at them. How the fuck did y'all get past me? That's the question I want to know. Like, they ended up behind me.
Lost the cannons! Raven, speak!
Like going to real though? Oh, nah. Oh. Those are really cool enemies. Risen Purifiers, they're really cool enemy looking types. Yo, they gonna be pissed that motherfucking Traherne, man. This dude, like, he brought us all the way to Fort Trinity, and now we all getting our ass whipped over here at Fort Trinity. Like, yo, bro, are you fucking up, bro?
There are too many undead. We need to seal the gate.
Mother, forgive me.
Die by my hand.
These motherfuckers coming through gates like nobody's business.
No time to lose. We need to secure the underwater gate.
It looks like I'm gonna end up fucking off this quest in order to go to Jungle Groves, the Jungle Worm quest. I'm gonna ask my wife to see if she can't teleport over there, so that way I can just teleport to her. The quest begins in like about 5 minutes now, so.
Take that.
And you can see what I mean by the quest, the story quest. They get kind of long in the tooth, and they're kind of long. Like, I mean, here we are about, I don't know what, the quest was supposed to begin about 9 minutes ago, I think it was, or some shit like that. And we are still going with the story. So go to Caledon Forest and look for the Wickmire Swamp. It's in the top left corner. It's the Sylvari place.
They had the orb. They looked like packed soldiers, but then they changed. By the time I realized they were using illusions, it was too late. If they get the gates working, we'll lose them and the orb. We need explosives to get through.
No, brother. Wickmire Forest right over there.
I've got all the firepower you need.
I'll just go there and then
Tom
find
made
everybody.
these bombs, and he's one of the best.
Your patch is finished. Your orb, your fortress, and your Asura gates belong to us.
Like I said, all your gates are belong to us. Oh, if you don't know what that is, then you're not a gamer. Just kill yourself.
Keep them away.
Place the orb in his house. So this orb should, I guess, apparently drive away the, like, why are all these motherfuckers just standing around? Like, that's the weird part, you know, like, we over here under siege, and they all just standing around chilling and shit, so, like, yo, really, bro? Let's put this in the orb. That shit should get rid of everybody. Sad part here is we got like 3 minutes, and I'm probably not gonna. I'm gonna have to redo all this shit over. Take back Fort Trinity. This is we're literally 20 minutes in on this damn quest, so. A party invite, love. Oh shit, I got stuck. I'm not sure where everybody else is at, but I'm going here. That was hilarious. I don't know if you got. You have to rewind that to see it. It was just prime time fun. Get my invite.
For more than 100 years,
Alright, I'm gonna skip this. Oh I'm not really that concerned with all this stuff. So we completed the quest, thank fucking God. And we got some crystals and some rewards and so forth like that. So, for some reason, it's not letting me accept the rewards, but okay. Oh, select my reward, that's why. Power ferocity, power precision. And now we're gonna teleport our asses over to here. Jungle worm should be forming up just as we get over there to her. And we should be able to complete this quest, this daily event, world event. You're gonna see a shit ton of people probably. You can see on the bottom of the map, I haven't even completed Caledon Forest. It's taking a while because I'm looking on her screen and there's a lot of people there. Not a great many, but a lot of people. Enough people that it's going to take probably taking me a second to load in. And here we go. So everybody's over here initially staying around waiting for this Vincent to spawn, and there goes the start to this event. And you try to discern what's going on in that shit right there. I'm gonna back up away so that way the video just doesn't become a clusterfuck of stuff going on. That was a champion, and there's gonna be tons of these champions that need to be killed apparently. So Jesus Christ. There's a lot of fucking sprites going on there. A lot of sprites. You can see like it looks like a bunch of rats just running to go do this shit. Now, I do believe that this could be a little bit more coordinated than this, but if you played any damn, really? I only got fucking. If you played any MMORPG, you know this is standard fare for like world event kind of things like this or whatever. And there goes the giant worm. Usually on these big world events, it behooves you usually to pick whatever range weapon you have. Damn, fair as a bitch. Pick whatever range weapon you want, whatever range weapon you have, and kind of stand back so that you can do it. You'll take massive amounts of damage. Massive amount of damage to do these or whatever. You know, like if you're sitting in close and typically either death or half health or something like that, so keep that in mind.
Refreshing.
As you see, like, he's doing some serious damage to me. I don't even know what the hell he's doing. But these are considered world events for everybody to jump into. They're non-instants. They're aside from the dungeons. They're good ways to get rewards. Like I told you guys in one of my other videos, Guild Wars, damn, he hit me hard. GuildWarsTemple.com, they have a great timer for the events up there, so you could literally, once you've discovered all the areas, bounce around and just farm run these events with the people. Now, shit, I am in bad shape. Nope, get out of that. He's almost there.
One more thing.
And there he goes, he's dead. Oh. There should be now you can't see it probably, but there should be a chest, I think, on a floor somewhere where his body is. Yeah, there it goes right there. Usually big ass chests, and you can loot those to get rewards. So you can see I got a seed pouch and blade, a gun. So I got some interesting items from there. So I've got a couple of weapons. I've got a sword, I've got a great sword, I've got some blades. And now the thing that I want to show you guys about why the events are good to do is because, so if you look at this this sword that I just got, if you notice, it's, even though we were in a level 16 area, I got rewards commiserate with my level, not a level 16. Let's get what's in the seed pouch right here. So I got a destroyer core and a rampager helmet. Okay, if you notice, all the items that I've got, blues, greens, whatever, I did get the seed pouch, which was gold, but I didn't get anything from it except for this destroyer core, which is still needed for, like, I think level 350, 400. I think that's what it says for crafting and so forth. You get items that are your level, so it helps you to go to all these different areas and run them, because it's not going to give you items outside of your level. If you notice, all these items are within the range of my level, somewhere between 75 and 80. And then if you look over to the right here, I'm getting events for completing the daily event. So usually the other events are not going to probably be as populated as these are, unless they're really popular events. What is this one for? I don't know what this one's for. Oh, that was an event reward. So there you go. Okay, so my event reward right here was an item that I can't use. It's the Rampager's Conjurer's Chest of Lysa. It's a level 76 rare item, and it's, I think that's leatherwork or whatever. So I could use those with any of my other characters. It's soul bound upon use, but it gave me an exotic item, and it gave me all these other items. I've got the daily goods, treasure. And look at that. From the daily goods, I also got another of level. That's the point that I'm trying to make to you guys. Of level item here. So I've got another carrion. I think this one is called a carrion bandit coat of the grove. So I can actually use this one. It's level 75. It's better than what I have, not in stats, because I'm in power, vitality, and condition damage, so I'm losing out on precision. But that's perfectly fine with me. Now, I don't really care about the rune that's inside of it. I like the rune that's inside my other one a little bit more better. A little bit more, not a little bit more better. I sound like a fucking idiot. But the main point being is that if you look at the items in the events, they are for your level. They're not outside of your level. They're items that you can use, that you can explore. So just keep that in mind when you when in the world. Those are the kind of events that you're going to look to. So for instance, on the daily mission here, I've now completed 2 of the daily taskers. I did the Great Jungle Worm, and I completed the Maguma Jungle Forger, which was just basically go to any of the areas in the Maguma Jungle and farm the items. Now I can go finish up the total daily by going to Queensdale and completing 4 events inside the area. So I'm going to keep you guys on the hook right here. I know we're getting a little long in the video, but I'm going to keep you guys on the hook. And if my wife wants to come, she'll probably end up coming. We're going to go over here to Queensdale, for instance. And one of the events I think that pops up the most, it's 2 areas. We'll bounce back and forth to see which one. Let's start on this area right here. There's events that usually pop up over here in Queensdale. And if you look, we're at 66% of what our daily completion is. The reset time, I'm not really sure about what the reset times are, because it's kind of weird. But the right, up to the north, to the right there, that waypoint. Yep. So what we're looking for to do now inside with this one is we're looking for events. That means like any of the escort mission, any of the dynamic events that multiple people can do. This area is usually typically good for, it's typically good in order to get an event spawn. Now, here goes another point of interest, is that you notice I'm back here inside Queensdale. I completed this map already, did it and everything. Great, right? Now, I want you to notice, none of my skills were taken away. Didn't say, hey, you can't use these abilities because these abilities are level locked. None of my armor was taken away, nothing like that or whatever. The only thing that happened was I was downgraded to the maximum level for what this area is. That's level scale. Basically, what the game is trying to make you feel like is that you're never powered up over everything. So no matter what level you go in, you are going to be of a decent level compared to that. Then you could also notice that when I'm killing things inside the area, I'm not getting shit experience. 374 experience with 384. That's commiserate to some of the other experience that I've gotten inside a lot of the other areas. It's still there, which is what I was saying about there's nothing stopping you from never having touched certain areas. If you wanted to, you could just farm Queensdale until you reach level 80, and nothing is going to stop you at all from doing that. Now, I will say this. When the daily events come up, areas that normally do have... Annie, let's teleport over here to the field's waypoint. Where the mentor is. To the left. You see him running up there? Right by the heart? Yeah, let's go over there. Yeah, that's fine. So what you have normally, as you see, is when an area has a daily trigger in it, you typically do notice that the events don't seem to spawn with as much frequency as they do normally. At least that's my opinion. I'm not sure if that's been tested, been proven, or whatever, but that's what that is, or at least from my viewpoint. So what we're looking for again is 4 events here. That's all we need. 4 events to complete the daily completionist reward, and we'll be good to go. So let's find this event. I think my wife is messing around with somebody in some area. Oh, she's fucking with the mentor that's running around. Like normally you come to this area and there's usually like 3 or 4 events that pop up, like especially right here by this orchard field where I was before with the honey flies. There's usually an event that comes over there and pops up really quickly. There are routes for you to run the events with.
Sure feels that way.
Typically you will see these guys in an area, and if you look on my chart you can see him. There goes my wife with her Wonder Wife suit on, flipping all around. This guy is a mentor. What these characters are considered, especially in the Heart of Thorns, is they are considered guides, I guess. You know, pretty much they run around an area and they are gonna pretty much, like, usually they're pretty smart about an area because they're kind of farming the shit out of an area. They'll run a loop, and there's a route for events to start. So here we go. There's an event over here. Defend workers repairing the pumping station. So all we have to do is complete this event. That will count as one of our events. And if you notice, we're not really... What the hell? Somebody behind me?
That'll silence you.
Yep, behind me. I'm not overpowered from the guy, but I'm definitely... I'm stronger. I'm still strong. That's the best way to say it. I'm still strong. I'm just... I'm not... It wouldn't be like, you know, you're fighting a level 70 and this person's a level 10. You just have more skills now in order to complete events, pretty much. Jesus, everybody's running and shit. All I want to do is kill you. Come on, let me kill you. I'm here, right? Come back to me so I can kill you. Jesus, can't get over this thing. One thing you will notice when you do get higher level and you start going to some of these events is that it becomes a little difficult to participate in events depending on the number of high-level characters, mainly because everything's dying so fucking quick. Especially if you're playing, well, like my wife said, if I was badass, right? Basically what it is you'll notice it more if you are a melee class versus a range class, because, you know, elementalists, archers, something like that, they can get to target way before you do. Like, see, they were shooting him down. I'm trying to get in range because my skill was recharging, and I just couldn't. It just wasn't gonna happen. Wasn't gonna happen at all. So that was one of 4 events. We need 3 more in order to accomplish this. I'm hoping my wife is chopping up harvest and stuff or whatever. And now you can tell there's another mentor on the map as well. Commander. He's a commander, so that's a PvP title. And I believe, well, he might be a pack commander, or he might be working towards that, so don't go with me 100% on that. What's that? Yeah, you gotta harvest it daily. So we're still looking for 3 more events. I'm gonna run back over here to the area that we were just at. Oh shit! Oh no, motherfucker! Woo! I'm gonna die. All right, let's go back to the main area over here. I swear to God, there's usually a lot more events than this what are appearing right now.
Strong.
Yeah, strong. So you can see the mentor running over there. He's basically running a route where the events spawn, so that way he can kind of capitalize on them. And following them is typically the best idea, especially if you have no clue what the fuck is going on, because they are working towards basically a specialization that says, you know, hey, I'm smart in PvE. I know what the hell is going on, and I want to help you out. So bear that in mind. Oh man, I don't see anything popping up. I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. Looks like the mentor's following me now. I'm running towards this keep over here. Sometimes we can get, there's usually an event that spawns over here, right outside the gate. Kind of good too. The other thing about the mentors too, when they finally get their rank all the way up, being in close vicinity to them provides a bonus. What? Yes, it did. You missed it, bro. So see, he was running towards this event. My wife got over there before he and I both got over there, and the event was going off, but she got over here just as the event finished. So I ain't worried about nothing. Let's see.
There's still weapons hidden down in that armory. You could sure use them.
Worst day of my life. Cost me my best friend and nearly both legs.
So again, like I was saying, if you don't know what the hell's going on, then it tends to be best to follow one of the mentors around, so that way you can figure it out. This area right here is not really great for an event because it's usually story related or tied to that. So
To me!
Jesus, can we get a fucking event? Yeah, I'm gonna teleport it. I'm gonna teleport over here to the Queen's Forest. And I'm gonna look for an event over here. Like the grass things right there. Yeah. The food supply stuff. Oh, there goes an event. See? So we got the veteran Wasp Queen event that spawned over here. Hopefully my wife can get over to me. Oh, so you don't want to do this? Damn. And you can tell she was just fucking me up. I'm about to die. Damn. Wow. That was some bullshit, actually. Oh, come on, camera. Damn, I'm about to die again. What the fuck? Yeah, move this behind me.
Eat my dust! On to the next challenge.
There we go. My wife got knocked down right at the end. She got knocked down right at the end. So that counts. So now we need 2 more events. But you can tell the difference being, yeah, I still have access to all my skills, which probably... Oh, look, I got a green leather loot bag that dropped. That's cool. I still have access to all my skills, which makes the area a little bit easier to me, but I can still die in an area if you fuck up. I don't know what the hell she was doing that was just eating away at my health so much, but what the fuck was that? I just got another green leather bag. I'm not sure why the hell all these green leather bags are dropping, but not that 5-slot bags are that great, but yeah, they're dropping. Alright, tiny thing. So now we need to go look for more events, basically. I am trying to recall where more events are. We're gonna run south over here because I believe there's another event that usually spawns right in that area. If not, we'll teleport back to the beginning. Usually always events spawn over there. I'm not, other than this being part of the daily quest area, I'm not sure why events aren't spawning over as frequently as they normally do. So the Crichton Freehold is, and there we go. So now we got a new event nearby, and I just have to find it. I'm not sure why it's not showing up on my map. So there was an event over here, but for some reason or another, it is not pulling up on my map. So I'm not sure what the hell is going on. The swamp lies dormant. Oh, okay. So what that is there's an event that's going on down here probably. So we can go to the God Lost Swamp and see if there's an event populating over here. Ah, looks like it's dormant, so it did say it was dormant. Yeah, so we'll get out of there. Let's try going back to the beginning
Listen,
again.
confound you.
Go back to Queensdale and see if we can't find Vince over here. We're in Queensdale the whole time, but by Western Divinity Dam in the top left-hand corner of the map. Which is funny because usually you get an event to spawn right here by the apple farm that's over here, but yeah, that shit doesn't want to spawn right now. It's like, fuck you. You see this apple farm right here? Normally there's an event that pops up over here to gather apples and shit, and now it's like, nah, we don't want to spawn, bro. Need two more events, come on. Come on, chameleon.
There's one to remember me by.
Bitch, I ain't right. Jesus Christ, come on. Where you at? My wife's in an event, so I'm gonna teleport to her. This was right where I was, so that kind of sucks. Ah, I believe that's the Guardian class right there.
On to the next challenge.
Here we go. Event completed. We just need one more event. The cool thing about this dynamic is that it really helps out lower level players while not penalizing, you know, high level players, because you get the pairing. So I like it quite a bit. The system works out well because you're not getting penalized by going back to lower level areas and feeling like you can't do anything there. You can actually go and just play in an area, and it makes going to do those daily things and events still worthwhile, especially since you can still gain experience post level 80 in order to go towards masteries and so forth like that. So it makes a lot of sense in that regard. It's a really good system in that respect. So in that it fosters a lot of dynamic play. Yeah, I like it. Go close to 80. So we're looking for one more event. So my wife is over here, so I'm gonna teleport back to where the fuck I was, which was here, the Fields waypoint. God damn it! Just as I leave her, there's an event going on. Yeah, we're gonna teleport. Jesus. We gotta go pick some damn cotton or something. Is that what we gotta do?
You will be broken.
Alright, I'm not exactly sure what the fuck we're supposed to be doing.
The minister won't let me rebuild my vineyard. Let's see how he likes wine from ruined grapes.
This is weird because we can only get one vine at a time.
Mate, the minister won't let me rebuild my vineyard. Let's see how he likes wine from ruined grapes.
So now we got two events going on in one area. What we're aiming for is the completion of the event though. So let's get to that.
Good to meet you.
Motherfucking mentor.
Greetings.
We only get to carry one. This is the first time I think I've ever seen an event where I'm only allowed to just carry one grape.
Start distilling the vengeance.
Alright, so we've completed the event now. We just gotta wait for her little 30-second countdown. Boom! Completed. So I'm going to move out the way over here a little bit, and we can see that we've got daily completionist done. And we got a bag of the spirit shards. And then from our event completion, Queensdale event, we also got another chest of the hero. So let's take a look at those items, see what we get from there. Now these bags, I don't know necessarily what we're going to get. The spare shards, yeah, it's just spare shards. You get 3 of them and that's it. Chest of the hero, we got a writ of experience. So we ended up with 5 writs of experience from completing the daily event, and a sip of liquid karma, which is about 1500. I think the most you can get is a jug of liquid karma. But the real benefit here is these writs of experience that you collect. The writs of experience are used to gain levels in the game. You can use them, I believe. You can either trade 20 of them in order to get a Tome of Knowledge, which bumps for, I think, like a full complete level, or you can use these, which I'm going to show you right now. Not necessarily a good thing. You see how little experience I got from that, just 12,000 experience. You can kind of farm that out yourself, so it's not really worth it in order to do that. So I wouldn't suggest you using those writs of experience when you get them just right off the back, hold on to them till you get about 20 of them or whatever, and then just stack them in. Let's see what else we got here. We got quite a few items from this bag. Some of them most of them look like they're nothing. What do we get here? Oh, we got a corrupted lodestone. Yeah. Alright, guys. So, that's been Guild Wars 2 Revenant. I think what I want to do is... Oh, man. I don't want to use a boost, so I'm not going to tell you I'm going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around and farm up a little bit so that way I can hit level 80. And I'll probably add that on at this point, so that way you guys can basically see the elite weapon the elite specialization at work there. Yeah, so I'm not gonna say goodbye. I'm not gonna say have fun just yet. All right, so as promised, we're almost there, almost level 80, almost complete the journey. Well, the journey's still gonna continue after I do this because we still got masteries to do, we still got legendary crafting and so forth like that to do. But the journey to 80 is almost done. The journey is almost done. We are about what? A little under about 8,000 points left to go. So we're almost there. Looking forward to it. Ready to start working on a necromancer character and building. So boom, there goes 27,000. And this waypoint over here should be it. So what I did was I just came over to Lorna's Path and I started running around trying to complete, just exploring areas. Wow, you motherfucker. Really, bro? Why are you fucking with you? Just minding my business, trying to run the point. You want to fuck with me. So, if you didn't notice, the celebration boosters, the heroic boosters, these things help immensely with gaining levels in the game. My wife had been using them, and I was like, whatever. I'm not going to use them. Like in this character, I started from level 1. I didn't use any of the birthday boosters that you get that allow you to make your character level 30 or level 20. I started from base 0 on this character, and it took me longer than what she's been level 30 now for about 3 days, I think, more longer than I have. Maybe not. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. This should get us to level 80 right here.
Listen, found you.
Really, bro? Y'all fucking up my experience. Poor boar. The boar is definitely gonna get me to level 80. For some reason, these boars, even when I don't have experience boosters on, they will drop some serious experience. See that? Not sure why that is. It is. But we are now at level 80, thank God. And here we go. So now we've unlocked our elite specialization. The fractals of the midst, world v world, player versus player, the living world story content. That's important because, like I told you guys, the living world is what Guild Wars is all about. That's the big boast, is that there's a living world. So now there's episode content. Like if you went to the guild shop, there's Living World Season 2, I believe that's available, and you can do that. Raids. There was already raids there. We already had some of this stuff was already available to us. The main thing that we got out of that was the elite specializations and the living world and being able to continue into the expansion. We've got some obsidian shard, which I definitely needed, and some more, a huge bag of spirit shards. So let's take a look at some of the stuff that we got here at level 80. The obsidian shards are important if you're trying to get into crafting legendary gear, so keep that in mind with that. That's why I'm so excited about obsidian shards. So we got some bags. Let's pop open these bags and get the crafting materials out of those. Did I only really have one bag? You only get one bag, bitch. One bag. Where's those bag of shards at, though? I know you had give me a huge bag of motherfucking shards. Let's compact everything up. I'm not seeing
Lissa,
it for some reason.
confound you.
So experience boosters, salvage me, Cheerio. I'm not seeing this bag for some reason. Okay. Dazzling new attraction in Lion Arts, the Consortium Pit and Legal Defense Team. It'll probably pop up in my inventory at some point. I'm not that concerned about it. I saw the Spear Shard. So let's take a look at our elite specialization. We now have somewhat of 58 points. So we need another 192 points in order to complete our Herald specialization. Maybe here? Nope, that's 120. Nope, 58. Nope, damn. You get nothing, bro. We get like 3 skills for 58 points. Not even. Oh my god. 58 points only gets us 2 fucking skills. That's it. So let's go ahead and train in that. There you go. We unlocked the... what is this? Adept Herald. So we automatically at level 80, once we complete the specialization, you can see there's an exotic right there equipped, or not equipped, but exotic item available to us, and it's the Herald's Shield. We get to choose the stats, and weapon strength is 806, 909. That is pretty much what your exotics are, and once you get to legendary, I think they range from about 1100 to 1200 or 1155, some shit like that. So that's about this highest strength, weapon strength that you will get for items. So we'll accept that. That was lovely. So your very first stat pretty much just unlocks your shield specialization for your offhand. So now that means that I can carry a shield and I can carry a sword if I wanted to. The difference being now is that for your build, in order to actually equip that shield, you have to have in this slot, your third slot has to be your Herald specialization, the new specialization. You can't put the Herald. Can't put this Herald specialization anywhere other than that third slot. So be mindful of that. I'm not gonna switch that out at this moment because I only have 2 fucking skills. It's really not worth it. So let's take a look at that Herald specialization for the Revenant class. Now you can now use legendary Dragon Stance skills and gain access to what is that? Force of Nature or Facet of Nature. Okay, my bad. And what it says, Facet of Nature. Place the Facet of Nature on yourself to grant nearby allies naturalistic. I'm like reading this from like about 10 feet away from my TV. And I'm blind. Yeah, that's my wife saying. Naturalistic resonance every few seconds to increase outgoing boon duration. So that's pretty nice if people are popping a lot of boons, especially if they have them. Then you have Facet of Life. Place the Facet of Life on yourself to grant nearby allies regeneration every few seconds. Swift Gale gains super speed when you successfully break a stun. Not really that interested in that one. Radiant Revival. Place infused light on an ally while you revive them. Okay, not interested in that one either. Hardening Persistent. Gain toughness for each point of upkeep you are currently using. Vigorous Persistent. Gain increased endurance regeneration while you have an active upkeep skill. Facet of Strength. So this is almost seeming like the Guardian now, to be perfectly honest with you. You're applying boons to yourself, which by vicinity are affecting your allies. So, okay. That's what it seems like. So like I said before, this character class for Revenant really does seem like a cross between the Herald, between the Assassin and the Guardian. Yeah, okay. So that's where we're at with that. There we go. So we have officially completed the journey to level 80. Here goes our shield, and notice that we can't equip it. There's no possibility of us equipping. Let's look at the shield. It's a pretty cool shield, actually. This is what I'm going to do real quick. No, I won't do that. Never mind. So, there you go. Until next time, guys. Have fun.